Alright, so this is what we've been doing. My camera wasn't recording, but anyways, I got this big Gorilla Tape roll. It's not Gorilla Tape though, it's actually made by Gorilla, but it's the waterproof patch and seal tape black. It says it instantly seals out water, air, and moisture. That's what I needed to do. So I basically, so y'all can see, took tape and just kind of, I'm gonna cover up all the edges and hit the bottom right here. Here all around through here, hit this side, hit the top up here. I done got it all right here and kind of sealed this all off. So y'all can see, put a little bit right through here, sealed off the whole bottom, through there. And that way, when I turn the blower motor on and wind blows through here into the evaporator, I don't want any hot air leaking out. I need all that air going through the evaporator and going out through the system, freezing cold. So that's the point in sealing everything up. This was $12 or $14 on Amazon. So that's what I've been doing so far, sealing everything up. Then I'm gonna start the truck up. It's 90 degrees outside. I'm sweating bad, boy, but start the truck up. See if we still getting down to 32 degrees. It's been about 5 days. So if we had a Freon leak, of course, I would definitely notice. But I'm gonna let this hold for just a second. I already put the decal on this door. I gotta do the decal on the other door. As far as the alternator, I'm gonna leave it on now because the alternator, they said the minimum that an alternator need to be pushing out is 13.5. So even though it's not pushing out 14.2 like I like it, pushing out 13.5. So I'm gonna leave it on now. And if the voltage ever drop below 9 on that gauge up there, then I'm gonna go and get it changed out. And I'm not gonna go with a 160 amp alternator. I'm gonna try to go with a 200 amp alternator, 225. 160 amp, from what I read, research I done done, is mainly only for just running the basic electronic components on the truck, like the AC, the radio, the headlights, tail lights, all that stuff. It's not really made for a power inverter. If you want to run a power inverter, refrigerator, and all that, you need the 200 amp alternator. Or if you want to run everything on top of AC and all that, you need like a 225 amp alternator. So I never knew that. I just learned that a couple of days ago. One of my guys texted me and he called me and told me the difference. I learn something new every day. So I know in the future, I don't want no 160 amp alternator. Give me the next grade. Give me the 200 minimum from now on. So I think this is gonna hold real good. I'm finna start the truck up. Like I said, I'm let it sit a little bit, make sure it's all sealed. I like the way it stays on here. Feel real good. It's just when I get to blowing that air, is it gonna do what it's designed to do, or is it gonna blow off when I turn the fan on? Is the Freon still in the truck? It's only one way to find out, huh? So once I turn that AC on, I'll be able to feel if there's any more leaks as far as air, see if I need to add any more tape. But so far so good, man. We got a new AC evaporator, we got a new inspection valve, we got a new AC resistor. The blower motor, it don't have to be new as long as it turns on, which it does turn on. So this whole AC system, along with these brand new pipes, you see all this is brand new. 2025. I know it's a 1997 truck, but these are all 2025 components, okay? So we should, because it's all 2025, whatever, and when you go to the dealership and you turn on the AC on a brand new truck and it's blowing 32 degrees, that's what we should expect on this 1997 running these same 2025 parts, okay? So let me get over here, start this truck up, turn this AC on. Like I said, we've been sitting about 5 days. Yeah, I got a little bit of sweet tea. Who gives a damn? Take that with me before I pass out around here. Hold on now. Might need to put a seal around this door. I want to make sure that there's no air leaking out. So I want to replace seals. I want to make sure everything is nice and sealed tight. I'm gonna take this white sheet of paper off in just a second. Let me get to that driver's side, fire this truck up. It's smoking hot up in there, trust me. It's smoking hot. I even got the power on. Oh, do I got the key? The key. Alright, I got the key. I might let the window down for just a second. It's so hot up in here. Alright, y'all. Put the key up in here. Let's see how low we are on this alternator voltage. To change or not to change. See that? I don't like the fact that it's that low. But the truck's still gonna crank up. Gotta build a little bit of air pressure. I'll let it run right quick before I turn up the RPMs. I mean, it does start to go up a little bit, so I can see. So the alternator is charged. It's just not charging as much as I would, I would like it to be. But it is charging. I'm gonna let some air build up. Crank these windows before I drop dead. Know what I'm talking about? Let's put the windows up right quick. Show y'all something. Sometimes when I'm driving, it's because the door really need to be realigned, but there's like a crack going all down through here. What I'm gonna do is I got some seal right here. I got some door seal right here. I think I'm gonna run the door seal along through here to get rid of that crack. And that way, as this air is blowing out, it ain't going out that way and, down the street somewhere. Everything look good. Everybody want to see that mileage. Alright, we got that air light that went off. We'll build up a little bit of pressure, then I'm gonna turn this AC on. I don't know how fast it takes to get cold, but I'm already, boy, ooh, Jesus, boy. I mean, I'm already smoking hot right now, so it's 90 degrees outside, so when I let these windows up, y'all gonna know if it's hot or cold up in here. So we got enough air pressure going. Let me go ahead and put it on full blast. Alright, I got it on. Let's see where we at with it. It's starting to get cold. Feel like it's at 70 right now. Getting colder. Let me let that window up. Feel like it's coming down about 65. Let it work a little bit. Let me let these windows up. It's definitely colder than outside, that's for sure. Let it run. I'll give y'all, let y'all know if I feel like it's in leaks. Definitely cold. About to come over to that side and see if all that's holding over there. feel like it's starting to cool down. I don't got the back on, I just got the front on right now. So I don't feel like it's too hot in here right now. Yeah, I feel like I'm comfortable right now. I feel like it's getting down about 50 right now. Yep, it's getting colder and colder. Just got on regular AC. Alright. Yep. Feel like I can survive right here. It's definitely not 90 degrees up in here no more. I'm gonna let it run. Just let it run a couple of minutes. Let me go and see if this side blowing out any. Put that right there. Okay. Check and see how all this is holding. Going that way, small. So everything is holding except for like right in here. I need to put something right underneath here. But that's holding. Feel like we down about 40. Yeah, good 40 right now. Alright, so I got all the windows up. I got this right here because the sun beaming down so hard, man. I got the vent on back here. Blowing at about 50 degrees, so it's still cold. It's definitely sleepable back here, that's for sure. I can definitely sleep back here. The front is still colder than the back, but where I feel like majority of the heat is in this truck, the little heat it is coming from this window up here. Sit that right there. With this sun beaming down through this window, I mean, I just feel nothing but heat right up in here. I mean, it's like from here up, it's pure heat with the sun just beaming down on this window. This window is hot to the touch. So we might have to get some tent or something going up there. Oh, you know what? I know what I could do with that. Yeah, they make a piece. They make a piece that blots that out. I need to put that on now. But other than just up there, this driver's seat right here, driver's seat, the most important seat, this right here is fine. Y'all see I got the windows up, 90 degrees out here, wind blowing. Turn this back on regular. Testing it out. Yeah, right here is fine. I can definitely go down the road. I ain't gotta worry about it. I ain't gotta worry about overheating right here in this driver's seat. So that's good. I say right now in this seat, I'm about 65 as far as my temperature, 65. Blowing out at about 45. So, but all the heat though is above me. With, like I said, with that sun beaming down, I feel like all the heat is not in my hand, a little bit higher. It's like 90 degrees at the top of the truck, but that's because I'm right directly in the sun too though. So obviously going down the road, that shouldn't be a problem. It's a problem right now because I'm not moving. So, but that's a problem that can easily be solved. Like I said, I can just put that if I still got it, put that vent up. I think I may have it over there in the Century. I'm not too sure, but I don't feel like any Freon leaked out, obviously, because I got the windows up. truck running good. Alternator still pushing. Pushing enough voltage. Pushing enough voltage. Like I said, it's pushing 9 degrees outside. You know. Got a refrigerator in here. I slick need 2 curtains, because really I can section this part off. But I only got 1 curtain. I can get another curtain though. I can get another curtain. Definitely drivable. It's definitely drivable. Yep, definitely drivable. Gotta make sure ain't no water leaking over there. I don't know, man. I think we're gonna be good. AC holder. Like I said, it's getting colder and colder as the truck runs. But yeah, I need to definitely seal. Like I said, put a seal down through here. Make sure none of this cold air is getting out. We want to make sure all the cold air is being trapped inside and not outside. Yeah, it's getting colder and colder up in here, so I'm satisfied still. Still satisfied. Alright, alright. I gotta put that piece back down now. I'll do that later. So far so good, man. The AC was the biggest issue with this truck. And I knew it would get fixed one day when I hit the time. I just didn't know when. But yeah, recently I had to hear some time, so now that we can drive the truck, man. I think I'm ready to pick up my drive van on Monday or Tuesday. Pick up my drive van. Probably run a 500-mile radius, because I'm not gonna go too far. I'm not going past Texas. I don't know if I'm gonna do Illinois, mainly because I don't want to pay no tolls. But it really just it depends where it's going in Illinois. I'm not going to Chicago though. I ain't going to Chicago. I go outside of Chicago. I go to Indiana, all that. The farthest up I'll go, maybe Pennsylvania. I may consider New Jersey. I go down to Florida. All these states in between, Texas and Florida and Pennsylvania, all the way across Ohio, all that, North Carolina, South Carolina, Mississippi. I do all that. Going past Texas though, you know, I really ain't got no need to go past Texas. You know, Arizona, I mean, I don't mind going to Arizona on Interstate 10. I take Interstate 10 across, but I really don't have no desire to go that far out. You know, if that makes sense. I don't have any desire. So, by the way, Texas is more than 500 miles. I think Texas is like 800, well, shit, it's 800 miles across Texas. So, depending on what part of Texas, it's about 1,000, 1,200 miles. Really just depends where you're going. But, you know, we put in, let me make sure I'm still recording. This GoPro done cut off about 13,000 times. The main thing, you know, let me get out the truck and make sure all that's sealed up over there. Let me grab my glasses. I got to inspect, baby. I got to inspect. Woo-wee. Alright, y'all, I'm back, man. It's GoPro. GoPro keep cutting off on me. So I done set this truck a total of about 10 to 15 minutes. Like I said, windows still been up. As y'all can see, still been up on both sides. All the heat still up at the top. I feel like right now in this seat, it's about 65 degrees, very comfortable. Obviously, when the truck is blowing, you know, going down the interstate, it's not going to be so hot. But it's not hot now. I feel real good, actually. Now, I wouldn't be sitting in the truck with the windows up if it was hot. But I just sat here about 10-15 minutes. The truck then warmed up. The alternator is holding. I turned the refrigerator. I turned that on. I'm just monitoring this alternator, this voltage gauge right now, making sure that everything can hold. Got everything going. I'm gonna clean up the truck after I finish everything I need to finish. Let me step out. See out here, boy. Damn, it's 90 degrees out here. So yeah, I need to seal that up right there. Y'all see I got this light nice and tight. That's good. Decals on here. It's on the air coming out right here. Just a little bit though. Ain't no wind escaping through here. Yeah, all the air is back here on this back side. Oh, I ain't got no tape on the back side. All right, I'll get that taken care of. That ain't no problem. I'm gonna seal all this back up. See all this water running down here like this? I don't like that. Get my floors and shit wet. I'ma seal all this up. Seal all that up. It feel real good in here though, that's for sure. Feel good in here. Turn this truck off. Yeah, it's a big difference between outside and inside. Inside, I feel like we still at about 60 degrees, but out here, boy, it's pushing 90 out here outside this truck. So I'm satisfied, man. We can definitely live in there and get money. See, what people don't understand about these cash trucks. You see, if a brother get 1 week, you run like these lease drivers, you just get 1 week. 1 week with a driver in like this, doing the same thing they doing. DAT load board freight, you just get 1 week. At 1 week, let's say you gross 7,500, not the 11, not the 10, all that's potential. But we ain't gonna take it that high because they going, at the end of the day, them people doing 11 and 12, they going cross country. I already told you I ain't trying to go past Texas. You know, if it pay enough, maybe Arizona, Nevada. But why do I need to be in Nevada? The only reason for me to go to Nevada is on an airplane because it's time to go on vacation. Other than that, why do I need to take this truck out to the real desert? I don't. But first week you make the money, you take the money, and you seal the truck up. Let some professionals seal the truck up, not me. I'm not a professional. Take it to Freightliner. They will realign this door, and they will they'll fix these door strikers to where the door, you know, seals when it shuts. They gotta realign all this though, both doors. So they'll do that. And then as far as that top up there, that window up there letting all that light in, shit, I don't see the point in the damn sunroof anyway. You can only stare at the sky. So really, I can take that to the tent man and have him stand on the hood, man. Tint that whole top part up. Give me the limo tent, man. Give me 0%. Yeah, give me 0% up there. I ain't got no. Just give me 0%. Another thing I can do that's real cheap. Y'all know that little visor that people put in their windshield? I can put that visor up there. Yeah, I can put that visor up there and tape it. Yeah, that'll instantly block all this shoe shine out. I think a visor, I already got one at the house. Shit, that's probably what I do. I just stick a visor up there. Y'all know a little gray visor is gray on the outside, different color on the inside. Yeah, I put that shoe shine up there. I can get one of them from Walmart about $5. You know what I'm talking about? Let me finish peeling off this right here. And see these decals. This to satisfy you guys and to satisfy DOT. Yeah, man, I don't know where I left off, man. This GoPro keeps shutting off on me. I don't know what's going on with this GoPro. I don't know what's the last thing I done said, but, you know, we got these decals on here to satisfy DOT. And all the lights work. We didn't fix the lights. I don't know if they cut me off on this, but that light right there is holding. That's good. The screws is in. All the lights work. Windshield wiper, all this stuff. The decals are, as y'all can see, we're peeling them off. The AC working good. We can comfortably live in the truck. As far as that sunroof up there, I was saying I can get me a, you know them visors that y'all put in the windshield? Them sun visors? I can put a sun visor up there and block all that shoe shine out. Cause see, I ain't got no windows on the back. So all that heat is really just coming from that top window up there. I can get that tinted, or I can just put a visor up there. More than likely, I'm just gonna put a visor up there. But this is the main important part. This is one of the reasons that one of the violations I got. They couldn't read my decals, so they can read these though, and they ain't 2 inches, they 3 inches. See, these are 3 inches. It's got an MC number and a DOT number. Yeah, it got an MC and a DOT. And look, wait a minute, hold on. Show you what else it's got. See that word right there? Appointed? It's got apportion plates. These ain't the other type of plates. I forgot what the other type is called. We not expired. You see that? You see that? I ain't got nothing to hide over here. Ain't got nothing to hide over. We got all the paperwork. Yeah, we too legit to quit. They want us to quit. They know we're not gonna quit. They praying, they trying to figure out what we're gonna break down there, how we're gonna break down. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That made for good video topics. Well, what Andrew break down first. But the problem with the breakdowns is, see, I don't know when this camera gonna shut off on me, but the problem with breaking down, you gotta understand, if the truck gross $7,500, I pay 3% to factory, $1,500 in fuel, I keep about $45,000 to $5,000. Okay, in 7 days, if you got $5,000 in your pocket, assuming you coming from $0, you got $5,000 in your pocket. Okay, what could you do with $5,000 on this truck? Okay, well, the transmission and clutch only got 50,000 miles on it. Oh, that's brand new. The engine, you need the engine. Listen to me. You need the engine to blow. I'm talking about boom. I'm talking about you need me to run it out of oil, basically, because this is a 12.7. You need me to run this damn thing out of oil, and oil leaks ain't gonna stop it. You know, the problem with running the 12.7 out of oil is that I've been doing this 10 years. I'm not gonna run out of oil because I done ran this engine low on oil before. Me and Justin Lewis, we was making a lot of nifty money, and I was noticing my oil pressure gauge. That's, you gotta know how to read the gauge. I can't remember what they were doing exactly, so let me try to remember. When I came to a complete stop, it's supposed to be at about 20-25 psi, just idling. When I drive, when I push the gas pedal down, it's supposed to go up to I think it's high as 50. I don't remember, but it wasn't going up high enough. It was only going from like 20 to like 30 tops, and that let me know the engine is low on oil. I pulled over, me and Justin pulled over at Walmart, and let me make sure it's still going. It's been cut out about 8 times. Pulled over at Walmart. I had to put 5 gallons of oil in here to fill it back up. So now I know oil pressure gauge means something. It ain't just there for display. Now I'm gonna be checking the oil every day though. So I'm gonna be checking the oil every day. That ain't no problem. That's just popping the hood, pre-trip inspection. You know, I'm not leaking oil like that. That's from running the truck a whole entire month without knowing I hear the oil leak. That's why I was low like that. That was when I was pulling pneumatic freight down there in Atlanta, running hard, but I'm not being cocky, because at the end of the day, let's say the engine, hey Andrew, man, Andrew, the engine blew up, it blew a ride through, you need to do an engine swap. Okay, no problem. No problem. JJRebuilders.com, that's who got the 12.7s, the 14 liters, the C15s, whatever type of engine we need to switch to. We ain't got to switch to a 12.7. We can switch to a 14 liter, N14, a C15, 3406B. I can switch to any of them engines because I don't have no emissions on here. Go to customwiringharness.com. They make the wiring harness. You just tell them what engine you going from. You give them the engine serial number to this motor and the engine serial number to the engine you going to. They'll make the wiring harness for you. Go get your engine swapped out. We so sophisticated now. We got Pro Totes. Shit, you go get a Pro Tote, go run a Pro Tote, put that on the back of the flat top, and shit. Peeling these decals out, man, nice and slow. They looking good too, man. Red, I like the red lettering. Show y'all what we're working with. I like the red lettering. It's coming along. So like I said, we're gonna leave the alternator on there. And if it ever get down to where I see it's not charging, it's getting below 9 volts, I just pull in the truck stop and get that damn alternator switched out. And if I gotta buy new batteries ain't nothing but $80 a battery. I only got 3 of them. But the batteries ain't the problem. I got a voltmeter. I'm gonna keep the voltmeter with me. So today's Saturday, that's what we're doing. We ain't got too much to do. Just decals and seal up this AC, maybe seal up the door, and we ready to roll, baby. I know it took a long time. I know a lot of people anticipating the return of Andrew talking a bunch of stuff. Cause see, people watch me in the past, they already know what's gonna happen. Every day, wait a minute, every day that we get down the road, first of all, the first delivery. See, I gotta understand, when I get on the phone with these brokers, I'm negotiating what they gonna put in my pocket, man. That's what I'm negotiating. When I call these brokers, how much money? Because I only gotta get 3% to factor. The other 97%, you know what I'm talking about, goes up in here. And then I decide what I want to take out of this pocket and who I want to pay for fuel. Do I want to pay Speedco? I'm not going to Pilot. I don't use Pilot Loves. Y'all know I'm mud flap. So, you know, mud flap, TA, I can go to TA. You know, I got TCS, I got mud flap, and I got cash. For Quick Trip, I pay cash. Quick Trip, all Quick Trips I pay cash. Not cash money, debit card, you know what I mean? Or actually, Quick Trip, sometimes I pay with a credit card because my credit card, you get the 2% cash back or something like that. Sometimes I pay with a credit card, but only at Quick Trip, because Quick Trip, they fuel is already discounted, and mud flap don't work at Quick Trip. But for the most part, I don't use credit cards. My business is really 99.9% debit. Swearing off all debit, man, all cash. All cash, man. All right, let's see what we're working with. What y'all think? Think the scale house can read that? Of course they can. They ain't got no choice. DOT number, MC number, name of the company. If they can't read it right there, I got it right there for them. Yeah, if they can't read that, I got it right there for them. If the sticker, all the lights work, the tires work. If they want to come out check the tires, they can see the tread depth. They can measure the tread depth. If they want to check the brakes, let them check the brakes. Let them check the brakes. Portion plates. We ride legal. All the lights work around here. I think I need to swap out the headlight though, but all the lights work. It took a minute. Matter of fact, that light right there don't work, do it. I gotta get under there and wire this one up. That's the only one not working. More DOT numbers, if the stickers, all that shoe shine. Let me see if it's still cold up in here. Yep, still feel good up in here. So we ain't got no massive leak. Oh, I gotta take that damn air leak down there leaking and tuck this shoe shine back under there. What's today, Saturday? Yeah, today is Saturday. That's the only air leak I got, y'all. I already showed y'all this, but it's just a fitting. Oh, where'd it go? There it go right there. Y'all already know that last fitting right there. I just need to unscrew it, go get a new fitting and put that back in. I already got the tubes right here. Really, I would take it off right now, but everything closed until Monday. So I don't know what size that fitting is. Otherwise, I just go buy the fitting and bring it back. We got a latest grade shoe shine EOD device sitting right there. That's not the Russian EOD. That's a real EOD. That right there is just for right now. The Russians, I ain't got the EOD yet. Somebody just text me. Atlanta street interviews. Which one of y'all want Atlanta street interviews today? Let me go in and see if I recognize it. Boy, I mean, there's so many women on here I didn't seen before. Ooh, what a fall from grace. Oh, he live right now. Nah, man. He on live right now. First time I ever seen him live before. Yeah, what a fall from grace. Them women in Atlanta, Georgia, man, good God, I pray for y'all. Pray for y'all. Shit. Pray for y'all. Pray for them women in Atlanta, Georgia, man. I don't know. That town, boy, that's tough. That town, that's just hard on the American people. All right, we got a train coming through, so I'm gonna stop this camera, let the train go on through, let this camera cool off right quick.